Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick update video. What's going on? Some of the things that I've been thinking about. And today's Sunday. It's been pretty wintry weather outside, nice and cold. And I know it's been colder some other places, but it's been pretty chill here. And I've noticed with the carnivore diet, I've been losing more inches around the waist faster than I've lost with any other diet. It's definitely dropping quick, and I haven't felt hungry. That's been a good thing, but it hasn't all been positives. There's been some concerns. One of the main concerns I've had is I did try to take a rest this week with the treadmill because I did some treadmill workout, a lot more treadmill workouts last week. So I took most of the week off, but Friday I hopped on, did a 2 mile, 20 minutes. So it's Friday, lunchtime. I'm going to try to get some treadmill cardio in. I haven't been taking a break all week, pretty much. I think Saturday was the last day I was on the treadmill. I'm trying to just let my body heal. And I'm feeling pretty good today, and I just want to just get on the treadmill for a little bit. Maybe 20 minutes, I'll see what happens. Let's see how it goes. 5 miles per hour. So this is kind of the pace I like to keep at, like my steady pace. I worry with this diet about my cardio, mostly my heart rate zones. That's a little different from me. Usually I'm listening to music, but talk to you guys instead. 5 minutes in, about a half a mile. Heart rate zone 3, 145. Not too shabby. I'm liking that. Try to ride this out on 5 miles per hour. I'm not going to go any faster. Just hit a mile on a watch. 3.4 zone. 150 heart rate. This is a comfortable zone right now. I am sweating now. But I'm going to get at least another mile in and see how I'm feeling. At 1.5 miles. Finally left zone 3. I'm in zone 4.3. Still going to 5 miles per hour. Heart rate's 161. Finished up 2 miles. It's 10:25 pace. I did leave this on 5 miles per hour the whole time. Yeah, 2.02 miles. Average heart rate zone was 3.6. Ouch. Anybody else having problems with static? Like everything is more staticky than I've ever noticed before. Is that because of more like, am I getting more metals in my blood or something? I don't know. It's crazy. And I noticed by the second, it's like 1.5 miles, my heart rate was a lot higher in zone 4. So Saturday, actually, my wife and I went for a walk. Jessica and I get some fresh air, going for a little walk in this wintry weather. Fun times.
14 degrees.
Yeah, 14 degrees. I know it's colder in other places, but this is pretty cold for here. I'll tell you that. A lot colder than inside. So out here in the snow, we ended up getting about, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches accumulated over the past few days. So snow's piling up a bit, but yeah, Jessica and I figured we'd come out and go for a little walk. Just brought my Osmo action camera, and I cannot tell if this is extremely, it's so bright out. I can't even see the screen to tell if my exposure is good, but it might be a little sloppy, but doing my best here. So far, so good. The week's been going good. So I did only one workout. I guess we can count this as a workout. We're gonna walk about 2 miles, and I might hit the treadmill too sometime this weekend. But hamburger, beef, ground beef for most of my meals today, and eggs, and butter, salt. That's the plan. And when we got back, I hopped on the treadmill and tried to do what I call the 5-6-7 challenge. It's the kind of like my stress test. I start on 5 miles per hour, do a mile, go to 6 miles per hour, do a mile, then go to 7 miles per hour and do a mile. And didn't succeed in that challenge because I had to stop when I hit the 3rd mile and 7 miles per hour because my heart rate was just zone 6. It was peaked. It was pretty much maxed out. My heart rate was probably close to 200 beats, which I usually never. I don't think of a time I've ever gone that high. So that gives me some
mild concerns about this diet and how it's affecting my heart rate. I've noticed my resting heart rate's been higher. Usually it was around 60, now it's around 70. So, and I think I can start to lean towards it being this diet that's causing it, because I know I wasn't doing my perfect diet beforehand during the holidays, but this is the third week, and I feel like maybe I might be still getting adjusted to this diet, so I'll still give it some time. But this is just my initial concerns, and it's a lot of it seems to be, I think, linked to oxygen, because it seems like with my oxygen breathing, I've had purple lips, and I've heard a couple other people talk about this also, about having the purple lips. And the biggest problem I had when I was doing the 7 miles per hour was getting air. It seemed like breathing. My legs didn't seem fatigued. My muscles aren't sore, which is a good thing, because typically my muscles would be more sore. So there's another plus. But I couldn't get enough oxygen and to keep my heart rate low, because typically I can take deep breaths, like slow down my breathing, and my heart rate will drop. I just couldn't do it. So I wonder if it's like some oxygen related, like I can't get enough oxygen in my blood. I don't know any of the science behind any of that. Just throwing it out there, seeing if anybody else has had similar experiences, and if there's any factual science talking about that. If anybody knows anything about it, let me know. I'm just curious. I'm trying to look up some stuff myself, but that might be a determining factor whether I continue on with this diet, because I need to keep an eye on my VO2 max, because I actually haven't checked it as of recently. It's gone down. I was pretty peaked towards before the holidays started, even actually after the holidays started. I still had a high VO2 max, and now it's starting to go down. So that's a little concerning. I'm not using a very fancy watch. I'm using the Garmin 35. It doesn't have the greatest monitoring, but I've been using it. It's consistent, so basing it off itself. But otherwise, it's been a pretty good week so far. Tuesday, weigh-in day, doing the measurements, and we'll make a results video and get it out as soon as possible. Hope you guys are all having a good one, and I'll see you next time.